Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Samantha Winona. This is Winona Reads. It is currently Wednesday, September 25th, and this is going to be the start of another reading vlog. I thought that I would start it today since I am out running errands, that I would start the vlog tonight. Tomorrow is my birthday. I am going to be turning 33, so I thought I would take you along for the rest of the week to all of our different plans and just have little snippets of life and some reading in between. This is also pretty random, but it went from like 85 degrees to, I don't even know what it is. It has to be in the 60s right now. The house is like 62. It is so chilly, and it got so chilly so fast, which I don't mind. I like sweatshirt weather, but like how fast it happened was just like chilled to my core today. It's very overcast and just a very moody scene. I wanted to go over the books that I am currently reading. I have started way too many, honestly. I have started Babel. I started it on audio, didn't get very far, and haven't picked it up since. I do want to make some progress in it. I do think I'm going to like it. I love her writing style. It's just overwhelming. It's very dark but dense, and I just feel like it's going to take a while to like actually get movement and get into, like, I'm sure it picks up once it starts, but just getting into it is a little bit of a struggle. I also have Iron Flame that I am like 100 pages into, and I just bought it on I bought it on Audible. Why is that a tongue twister? To listen along to that as well. For some reason, like, I just need audio when I'm stuck in the, like, I don't know what it is. Like, when it comes to like fantasy or sci-fi, if I get like stuck and I just want to push through, audio seems to help. I want to also listen to that. I'm trying to think of what else I have started. It's not a good habit to get into. What did I finish? I finished Bunny, and then I did pick up on audio. The library book came in for Tessa Bailey's The Au Pair, which is like the second in whatever series that is. And I enjoyed the first half, but once that first half was over, it was just like all smutty sex scenes, which is fine, but like it was frustrating because I was actually enjoying how it was like mixed in and how natural it seemed, and it stopped doing that. So I ended up not loving it at the end. My daughter's home from school. We are home from the haircut and ordered a pizza. We're gonna watch some Harry Potter, and I'm going to continue with this. It's birthday Eve. Let me see. Thank you. Help me open them up. Ooh, that's a pretty Buzz Lightyear. I think he has a bow on his head. Is that like when he dressed up as Little Bo Peep and he goes crazy? What are these? These are fun. Are those hearts? Wow. Ooh, that's pretty. Good morning. It is currently Friday morning, the 27th, and I just came back from an interview. Fingers crossed. I have another one on Monday for a different position, but I am super excited. I picked up my daughter from school early and we're gonna be headed to the movies. I'm gonna get my sons from school soon. We're gonna go to the movies and play hooky today. And then my husband and I are going out to dinner tonight for my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday and it was a rainy, cold, just a lazy day, which is fine, but it is Friday, so it's almost the weekend, and I'm just excited to spend time with the kids and have some fun. Tonight we are going to dinner. I don't know where we're going, not really sure what to wear, but we're going out for dinner and drinks. My mom is gonna stay with the kids here, and then tomorrow we have dance class in the morning, and then we will do something in the afternoon as a family, and then Sunday is just baseball, and not really sure what else yet. Today, however, we are going to try to fit in going to the used book sale before we go to the movies. It's going to be quite close, but that is my goal, to fit in. I don't even care if we're late to the movie, honestly. The used book sale is my favorite one, the one that we're going to. So I'm gonna pick up the boys. We're going to head up to the book sale and then go to the movies. We're gonna watch Wild Robot. We had started the book during the summer and it was good, but they started losing focus with it like halfway through. So I think the book, it's a pretty long book for 6-year-olds. So I think the movie is going to be a little bit more fun for them. I am going to try to take a couple of like clips with my phone. I don't always love bringing my camera, especially around people like in public. So I'm gonna try to take a couple of clips while we're out. Right now, I am currently, I wanna say like 250 pages into Iron Flame, and it is getting better. I ended up getting it on Audible to listen along, and that's definitely helping. I feel like the reason this is so controversial is because it's just not consistent. Like the writing definitely, some parts read like YA and then it picks back up and there's, you know, drama and suspense and the, you know, war aspect or college and like all the treason, and it keeps going in and out, which I expect it to do, but the writing style just feels different at sometimes, like a little bit slower. I want to finish up the book this weekend because I have a couple other ones to get to. Hello, we are back from the movies and back from the library sale. It has been a crazy day and the day is not over. We are still going to dinner tonight, but I wanted to go over the books that I got. I got 9 books for myself. The kids got like 14 chapter books, I think, and then a couple of picture books as well. It was a really good sale. We were in and out. The kids were so good. It was so just easy to look, perfection. And then we ended up going to the movies to see Wild Robot, and my son and I cried. It is such a good movie. If you don't cry at least one of the scenes, I don't understand your emotions. It was such a heartwarming story and I just loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I can't wait until we can get it on one of the apps. I want to watch it again. Oh, it was so good. But anyway, these are the books that I got from the book sale. First is Secluded Cabin Sleep 6 by Lisa Unger. I've read her stuff before, at least 1 or 2, and I just thought it would be good for like, you know, a thriller during October or November. I got, ooh, this is gonna fall. I got Swimming Lessons by Claire Fuller. This was on my TBR a long time ago on Amazon, and I ended up taking it off, and I'm not really sure why. But it just sounded interesting. I just want to read the back of it for you. As her daughters sleep, Ingrid writes letters to her husband Gil about the truth of their passionate and troubled marriage. She hides them unread in thousands of books she has collected over the years. Then she walks to a nearby beach in the English countryside and disappears. 12 years later, he thinks he sees her in a bookstore window, but only his youngest daughter believes him. Flora has never believed Ingrid drowned, and she returns home to investigate her mother's disappearance. And that sounds so good. It just sounds so interesting, and I haven't heard any reviews or anyone read it. I forget where I saw it, but I'm wondering if it's like a underrated, hopefully good. I don't know. I got another copy of Little Women. It is by far my favorite book ever, my favorite classic especially. But I just thought this one was cute and I wanted to add it to my shelves. I've already read it and I will probably reread it. Not right now, but I will probably reread it sometime within the next couple of years. It is my favorite book ever. So I thought it was cute to own. This is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johannesson. This I have seen, I want to say it was Reagan, maybe from Prue's Project. I think she read the series and really liked it and recommended it. I really don't remember. But I figured for 25 cents, why not pick it up? They did have a couple of other ones, but I didn't know the order because it is a series. I didn't know the order of which they went in, and I didn't want to get all of them if I haven't read it before. So I did see that, and I only picked up the first one. This one has a sticker on it, but this is one that I used to own and gave it to my husband to read a very long time ago. This, I'm talking like 2 cars ago. So think about that when you're leasing cars. I don't know how many years that is, but I gave it to him a long time ago and it sat in the back of the car, and by the time we turned in the lease, the book was crinkled and the pages were worn from the sun and it had gotten wet. It was just a hot mess and I ended up throwing it out. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. I never got to read it because it just went to waste without me really paying attention, so I picked that one back up. This one I have seen a couple people talk about lately. The Reformatory by Tananarive Due. I really don't know much about this, other than it was like ghost vibes, and I think it was Kenzie had put on her, I'm pretty sure it was Kenzie. I'll have to look it up. I'll put her name down in the corner. But there was a girl on Instagram who had read it and recommended it, and a couple people have been picking it up lately. So I saw it and decided to give it a try. It says Jim Crow, Florida, 1950. Following the trivial scuffle of a white boy, 12-year-old Robert Stevens Jr. is sent to the Gracetown School for Boys, but the segregated reformatory is a chamber of horrors haunted by the boys that have died there. In order to survive their sadistic school warden and the evils meted out in this funhouse, Robert must enlist the help of the school's ghosts. Spooky. This one I saw and figured why not. This is Aesop's The Complete Fables. I don't really know what to expect. I liked the cover and it was in really good condition, so I was like, that'd be good for like a classics read to at least get through some. Oh, they're so short. Ooh. They look like poems, honestly. I thought they were short stories, but fables apparently are like just a paragraph or a page. Another one that I picked up is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I have this on Kindle Unlimited, I want to say, but sometimes I like having the physical copy. It's a very pretty book. I do like her writing style, and I've heard this one is actually better than Divine Rivals. A lot of people have said they like this better. They're not in any way related, but her writing style definitely was easy for me. So I wanted to pick that up and give it a try, and it looks brand new. So the last one, away with the stickers. I mean, honestly, I never understand how people can bring these to donate and they haven't picked the stickers off already. Like, the first thing that I do when I buy a book is take the stickers off. So I'm very surprised that these still have some on. I'll get this one later. This is one that I feel like was on Instagram 2 years ago, maybe more, and I never read it. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. I feel like this was popular and everyone kept getting them confused with Evelyn Hugo, which I loved that book. They are not related at all, obviously. I remember wanting to pick this up earlier and I just felt like I was gonna get confused because it's something like she takes the form of other people. Something along those lines, like she inhabits other people's bodies, I want to say. I don't really know, but everyone says it's good. It just is confusing in the beginning. So I am willing to give it a try for, I don't know, however much it was. I think it was either like 25 or 50 cents. But that was the book haul. I also wanted to give a shout out because I received a birthday gift from Lexi. She just finished The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst and she loved it, and I was like, oh, I'm so looking forward to that. It's on my TBR. I'm gonna pick it up for my birthday. And she ended up sending it to me, and it was so unexpected and sweet. And it was funny because usually I order at least one thing a week from Amazon and it's bad. And so she had sent it to me and I hadn't ordered anything that week, and I was like, wait a second, what is this? And I opened it and was pleasantly surprised. So I cannot wait to get this started. This is going to be one that I'm hopefully getting to in October. I feel like it's the perfect cozy vibe for one of the weekends that we really don't have much going on. So I'm so excited for that. That was the haul. I'm going to go get ready for dinner and try to plan an outfit. And that's that. I'll check back in a little bit. Hello, good morning. It is Saturday morning and we are doing lunch today. My daughter just had dance class. They actually just got home. I haven't done any reading yet, but I am going to do some right now before we go to lunch for a little birthday get together with my mom and friends. So yeah, I want to get a couple, boys, stop please. I want to get a couple chapters read of Iron Flame before we go to lunch, so I'm just going to sit and listen and read along for a couple minutes, and then we're going to head out.
Go, go, go! Go, ball, go! Go, ball, go!
Hello, good evening. It is Sunday. Sunday at like 3:30. We had baseball this morning. Our fall ball game. We were going to go to an Oktoberfest with some family after, but we all kind of decided not to. It's been a really busy weekend, and I think we're all just trying to like catch up before the week starts. So we have been hanging out at home, did a little bit of cleaning, and we're really just relaxing. I started How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. Actually, my son's teacher gave me the book, or lent me the book, and it was available on audio through the library too, so I've been listening along, which honestly has been awesome because one of the characters is Scottish, so like listening to the accent has been really cool while reading along. But I'm already 200 pages in. I only have about 100 pages left, so I'm gonna try to crush this. And then that way I can give it back to her this week. And then I'm going to get back into Iron Flame because I want to finish Iron Flame and either start the Spell Shop or make more progress in Spells for Forgetting. Or I also have The Secret History on audio, so I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. But this one is just fast and great, and I'm glad I picked it up. did just crush this book. It was so good. I had it on audio as well, so I was listening along, and it only took me maybe 3.5 hours to finish. It was so good. So it's a story about this girl who is about to become engaged or gets engaged and is in a tragic accident. She ends up needing physical therapy, and she has a hospital stay where she meets somebody, and the proposal doesn't work the way that she wants it to. And the way that everything just comes together at the end, I love Catherine Center's writing, but I also love that there's no like lulls or dips in her writing. It's just so consistent, and it's just so good. There's no like part where you're like, okay, this is dragging, or okay, let's get to the next part. It's just so consistent, and I really love the way that she includes real life issues, but like also you can tell that she did her research in having to do with like the issues that the main character was going through as far as like medically. You could tell that like she put in that effort. And the only note I would say is that the ending did feel a little rushed in the epilogue, where it like wraps up the last decade, which is fine. That's what it's meant to do. But that really would be my only note. I so much enjoyed it. I rated it 4 stars, and now I'm going to try to make a more of a dent in Iron Flame to hopefully finish that this week. I will wrap it up now and say keep reading, have a great weekend, and I will see you soon.